Hey, what's up? Johnny Beane here. It is Friday, and we talk guitars on Fridays. Talking Guitars live. It is 8:07 p.m. Eastern, 5:07 Pacific, Santa Cruz, California. And by the way, we do giveaways, so I want to remind you guys to participate in the live chat for your chance at winning whatever it is we give away tonight. I'm sure it'll be something awesome. So make sure you participate in the chat. I'm just letting our Facebook friends in here as quick as I can. By the way, you guys, we're also live on Twitch. We're live on Twitch. Thank you, Twitch. You no longer have to be exclusive to Twitch. It's awesome. So we're live for our Twitch friends as well. Okay, we're on Facebook. There we go. All right, so talking guitars, here we go, Johnny Beane TV. It's Friday. And actually, I'm going to see this guy tomorrow. Here we go.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
I like that music.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kind of like the Beatles. That's something actually I recorded like 9 years ago. And wow. I had to clean it up yesterday. And just to, throw some sort of an intro together for the new, not so new series, Fridays, you guys. I think if you guys go back long enough on the channel, you'll know that the show on Fridays used to be called Talking Guitars for a lot of years. So we're going back to talking guitars, all things guitars. Yes, we still talk Kramers. Yes, we still talk EVH, whatever it is. But I think it's best if we just talk all things, guitars. Fender, Gibson, Jackson, Honda. I mean, whatever it is. Les Pauls. Actually, we'll be talking about Les Pauls tonight. Whatever it is. So all questions.
No names.
That's right. That's right. So all questions for guitars, drop them in the chat. And really quickly, you guys, we're going to do it, man. We're going to get to 10,800 YouTube subscribers.
That's so cool.
So, yeah. So make sure you, yes.
Channel's growing pretty good.
It is. It is. I want to thank all of you guys. We're growing. So we're on our way to 10,800. And a couple quick announcements. Yes, we're live on YouTube, of course. We're live on Facebook. We're also live on Twitch now. Main shows. We're live
what's great?
On Twitch. Yes.
That guitar's got a Seymour Duncan in it.
It does.
I wonder if it was wound by MJ.
I don't know. It may have been. I got so many things there.
I thought I'd leave you a segue there.
Here we go.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAMM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane, okay? Thanks for all your support.
Thank her for making some killer pickups.
Yeah. MJ is awesome, and we'll probably be seeing MJ at the NAMM show coming up. Starting January 25th, I believe, I will be at the NAMM show. So make sure you guys keep it here for everything NAMM show. It's true. It's true. All exclusive. I have an exclusive pass to the NAMM show this year. So this is the place you want to be. While other channels are bringing you this, I'll be bringing you this. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. Man, we got so many intros and stuff here. I don't even know where, where to even start.
Zach,
I don't know.
Scott, Ed, Janice, how you doing?
Hey now, Janice has been a member for 11 months, a Top of the World member. By the way, Top of the World members here on Johnny Beane TV, they get their names read at the top of every show. So if you become a channel member, click that join button, get your name in green in the chat, get exclusive content, get all kinds of, excuse me, all kinds of cool stuff. And the top tier gets their names read at the top of every talk show. And they are currently Sherman Callahan, 40 Grit, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith. Great to hear from you the other day, man. Music Therapy, Laz. Great to hang out with you yesterday, dude. R-Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB&J Cat, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala, the intern. Those are the executive producers, the big bosses of Johnny Beane TV. And again, become a channel member. Click the join button. You'll have a great time, guaranteed. So, as I said, we're live on Twitch tonight. So we might need to see some new names in the chat, some Twitch friends. We're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane Facebook profile and page, where we have Facebook stars. We can help support the channel and support these shows. We're also live in the exclusively Van Halen group, I think. Yeah, it's 60. That should say about 63,000 members. I need to update that. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, Johnny Beane TV page. We're actually available on X, which used to be called Twitter, and this is a podcast on Spotify. So you can listen to all these shows, and you can actually follow me pretty much everywhere there is. ! Link in the chat. We're everywhere.
You know the one that impresses me the most is the one that says influencers.
The Amazon influencers. That's actually another show that I should be doing. I've got so many shows. Yeah, it's actually this one right here. It's called Amazon Live. I can actually do shows live on Amazon, and
cool.
That's something I just got to do it. There's only so many hours in a day, you know.
Is that before or after Roku?
And there's that too. There's Roku. There's all this stuff. We just gotta do this stuff. So we're gonna do it. And it's almost 2024. So we'll be very busy around here. As I said, NAMM show starting January 25th, and all kinds of stuff. But if you'd like to help us, with the trip to NAMM, the Twitch trip, I'm still, in the hole for all that stuff. You can help with Super Chats. And the cool thing about Super Chats on this channel is they change the color of my lights. And if you're like, Johnny, what are you talking about? That's weird. Right here, these lights magically change in real time with any support for the channel, for these shows, via Super Chats, via Super Thanks, which is another thing. You can actually go and drop what's called Super Thanks on any previously recorded over, excuse me, almost 4,000 videos on the channel here. Just look for the little thanks icon, and you can help support the channel and get your comment highlighted at the top of the video. Like I said, almost 4,000 videos here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good stuff. So there you go. I think is that all the for now, that's all the announcements. But I'm sure there'll be more a little later. But Ron, Fretworks
Yes, sir.
Guitar Repair. How are you doing, man?
I finished my coffee a little bit ago from my Fretworks mug,
Oh, no way.
which I did talk to my daughter, and I'm going to buy some of these mugs, and she's going to make them for me, and some can be for giveaway prizes, and some will, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So it'll help if anybody wants one.
I'm sure they do. Would you guys want a Fretworks guitar mug? You guys in the chat? Would you guys want one of those? Oh, look at that. You can heart the super chats now.
Yeah, see,
Laz,
I'll let you
thank
see
you
it
so
a lot
much,
better.
Laz. There it is. Fretworks guitar repair. Have you been repairing a lot of guitars lately?
Yes. Actually, I finished one up yesterday, and I don't have any more until probably Tuesday. So, but yeah, it's been crazy. Reordered supplies. I got a whole toolbox full of supplies now. So, a lot of stuff's come in. A lot of stuff, which I love doing it.
That's great, man. That's. I mean, there we go. Laz, thank you so much for your support, dude. Dude, I mean, I worked on guitars. I worked at a store for a lot of years, and I did electric guitar repairs for customers, for the shop. I built guitars for the shop. Well, assembled, assembled Strats, Tellys, Kramers. Believe it or not, we actually had new old stock Kramer bodies and necks back in the day. Yeah, they had a fire sale, and the owner of the shop I worked at went to that and bought tons of the Kramer stuff. So, excuse me. So when I tell you guys that I've played, an original Night Swan, an original Sambora, I've actually assembled them from actual parts.
Cool.
Back in the day, 25 years ago, whatever.
When you were 9.
So I was. Okay, I was 8.
Well,
yeah.
Start them young.
That's right. Yeah.
Cheech. I can do some. I don't like pulling the necks out, but I mean, it can be done.
Yeah. You know what that's called?
Neck reset.
A neck reset. That's right.
Yeah.
So you guys, we have guitar trivia as well.
Although a lot of Taylor guitars, you can actually stick your hand in the sound hole, and there's a bolt or nut in there, and you can actually pull the neck out and change the shims as the guitar ages to keep it play better. I don't know if it's every Taylor, but I know on the higher end ones you can. Which makes it a lot nicer. I mean, pretty much anybody can do it because you can just buy the shim spacing from them and just take it out, replace it with another one, put it back if it's right, or if you need to go the other way, whatever. But I think it's kind of neat that they do that.
Oh, that's great. I love Taylor guitars.
They sound good. They really do.
I've always been a huge fan of the Taylor guitars.
Now, I have one I want to ask you if you've ever played, because I've never had a chance to even hold one yet. Have you tried one of the carbon fiber acoustics?
Have I?
The whole thing's carbon.
Sorry.
The body.
I'm listening to our conversation playback in the headphones as well, so I can see if my mic is loud enough. Because I've been having. Okay, it sounds good. So, okay, there we go. Okay, I'm here. I'm not sure. Possibly. I don't remember.
I've seen. There's one now. It comes as a kit. Basically, you get the neck and the body. You put it together, and it's all carbon fiber. And then string it up and play it.
Let me see. Is there a brand?
I don't know the name of it.
Is it possibly the Lava Me?
Maybe. And there's one that doesn't take real strings. It's got like
is that
plastic.
the travel guitar?
Yeah, well, there's that one, and it's it doesn't have real strings. It's just got like plastic, I guess, where the strings would be. And of course, you're always intonated that way, but
let me see. Yeah, I think.
But there are some that are just a total carbon fiber acoustic that takes real strings.
Carbon matte. Yeah, let's look at this one. Yeah, here's one. Sorry, you guys. I had like a fever last week or whatever, so I'm trying not to cough. I don't know why that's happening now.
Ricola.
Yeah.
Martin Murray. No, not all acoustics. Most acoustics aren't bolt-on.
Yeah. but some are.
Yeah.
Okay, there's this thing right here, the black matte carbon fiber crossover classical travel guitar. Let's see, where's the photo? Photos aren't even
Well.
showing up. That's so weird. You can't even. It's like they talk about it, but they don't want you to see it. But yeah, see that one? Neck comes off.
Okay, and that looks like it's got real strings. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the ones I was talking about. Then there's one that doesn't have real strings. It's just you just press where you normally would press, and it's got like little strands of, I don't know if it's carbon fiber or what, that replace the strings.
Wow, that's cool, man.
But they're supposedly real strong because there was a guy had one on between two sawhorses, and he actually stood on it where the neck is molded in, and it didn't even give.
I think I saw that.
I would hate to try that on any other guitar, but
I think
Octo,
I think I saw the video of that.
Blue.
Yo, you guys smash that thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You guys, we're on our way to 10,800. We're growing, you guys. So make sure to smash that subscribe. We have a lot of new people here, and I'd just like to say thank you to our friends over at Twitch. We got people over on Twitch now because Twitch, it's non-exclusive now, so I can stream to Twitch as well as everywhere else. So it's very good.
Seymour Duncan. I love Seymour Duncan.
Yeah, he's great.
Makes a great pickup.
He's awesome. And here he is.
There we go.
Hi guys, Seymour here at the NAMM 2019 with Johnny Beane. We're having a good time and enjoy it.
Yes, everybody. Seymour Duncan pickups. They're the best.
Thank you.
They are.
Yeah, I'm leading you into this. I'm giving you chances.
Yeah. I just have to find the stuff because I literally have 100 videos sitting here that I have to scroll through. Yeah.
So I guess if I say Floyd Rose, it'll take you a while to find Floyd.
Well, I don't have a video with Floyd, but I do have a photo with Floyd.
There you go.
So there we are.
The man right there.
There he is, Floyd Rose himself. Yeah. Yeah. I'll look for him at this next NAMM show and get a channel ID from him. So you can be like, Floyd Rose, and he can be like, hi, everybody, I'm Floyd.
Mr. Rose.
Let me see. What else? Whatever happened to Kurt with a C? He calls every once in a while, but I think he goes by the name Bernie Toffin. So he totally changed his name. So maybe he'll call us.
I think he wants residuals on that.
The actual Bernie Toffin?
Well, no, the other one to change his name to it. I'm going to try to cash some checks and get some royalties going there from Elton.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, did you ever listen to the Ordinary Man song with Ozzy and Elton John? I'm telling you, Elton will surprise you. I didn't think he could sing like that. He actually comes up with a heavy metal voice.
Oh, sure. I mean,
it's excellent.
I mean, he is, one of the greatest artists of our time. So obviously, speaking of songs, how many of you guys in the chat, did you guys hear the new Beatles song today? The brand new Beatles song called Now and Then. Considered the last new Beatles song we will ever get. It was released today. Well, technically, I think they dropped it last night, but it made the rounds today. It's everywhere. Laz, you didn't hear it yet? You guys, I listened to it a couple times. They had a mini documentary. It was like 12 minutes long, talking about the song, how they came up with it and all that. I thought it was cool. I think it's actually one of my favorite Beatles songs. Thimker is saying, yep, I responded to your tweet, Johnny. Thank you so much, Thimker. Yeah, I tweeted out about it. Let's see, Digital. Hey, Digital Split. Good to see you, man. Yes, the new song was awesome. It is. Laz will listen after the show. Right on, man. Let's see. Yes, watch the music video for it. J Beebs 1. Hey, awesome avatar, dude. Yeah. If you guys didn't hear, basically, I think it was in 2001, the Beatles released like a box set, the anthology or whatever, and they worked on some new tracks at the time. Was it 2001 or no 95? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, didn't they? Was it "Free as a Bird" was one of them?
90.
Then?
I think so. Yeah. It was 19. I think it was 1995 is when they. See, I'm getting this all confused because they've released so many different things over the years. I think it was 19. Yeah, thank you, J. Beebs. 1995, they released the anthology, I believe it is, and they tried working on a few new songs that would include John Lennon, but I think they only finished 2 of them. One of them, the technology just wasn't available yet to really make it a proper sounding recording. So I guess Yoko Ono had a cassette of John singing a song, playing the piano, and you could hear like a TV in the background or like buzzing, or it wasn't a real clean recording. So anyway, Yoko gives them the tape. They tried working on it. They actually did some recording on it. George Harrison recorded on it. Paul did some bass. Ringo did the drums. And then, of course, in 2000 or 2001, we lost George Harrison. So fast forward to a year ago or so, when they did the Beatles Get Back, the movie. The guy that made the movie, he basically invented this. From what I'm hearing, he invented this technology, or he helped perfect something where he could digitally, take tracks off of tracks and whatever,
And enhance it.
and enhance. Yeah. So what they did was they went back to that old cassette of the song, which I believe is called Now and Then. And they were listening to it, and he was able to extract John's vocal like almost perfectly from the tape. So what they did was they went back to the 1995 recordings when they were working on it then with the George Harrison guitar. And then what happened was Paul McCartney redoes the bass, Ringo redoes the drums, and I think Paul was saying something about how they added a slide guitar solo into the song, and it's in the style of George Harrison. I don't think it's actually George playing it, but it's in his style. And then what they did was they added strings, but what they did was they told they couldn't say, hey, you guys are recording a new Beatles song. The word would have got out, and so they told this orchestra, I think it was at Capitol Records in Hollywood. They told them that they'd be recording on a Paul McCartney song. So that's what they thought they were working on. And anyway, the song sounds great. If you guys have not heard it, definitely check it out. I would say it's one of my favorite Beatles songs.
I'll listen to it after the show.
It's good.
I did not hear it, and I've been a Beatles fan forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's neat. Now, I wonder if Yoko's getting money from that one.
Sure, of course. They all are.
As long as she's not singing on it.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for her, the song wouldn't exist at all.
True.
She gave them the cassette of it. So no, Beatles fans are just around the world. I mean, this is a huge thing for them. I mean, imagine, one of our favorite bands, let's say 30 years from now, starts putting out newer music or whatever. I mean, anything's possible. Although I don't think, I think with the Beatles, I think it's more, I mean, the Beatles, I mean, I do consider them one of the greatest bands of all time, if not the greatest
They
band,
were one of the ones
rock band
that,
of all
that
time.
perfected harmonies.
Oh, and they worked on recordings, and that's one thing they were saying that was really cool was they had Sean Lennon in there talking. They had during this little documentary, they were saying that John Lennon would love this because he was totally into recording and technology, and he totally would have been behind this. And again, it's not AI generated John Lennon vocal; it is his actual vocal extracted from a cassette.
That's
So,
good. That's good. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, I think the Beatles. They're one of those bands where they can do this, and it becomes, if I don't know, we'll see if they can knock become number one on the album charts with this. They probably will, at least for a little while, for a week. I see the Beatles being number one with this song.
How long do you think it's going to take before we get a new Van Halen song with Eddie playing, provided all of those tapes he has in the studio?
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Really?
Truthfully, yeah.
Hmm.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it will. But who knows? I mean, you never know. But I think the Beatles is definitely, they're one of those bands where they can get away with this, and it just is massive. 30 years from now or 40 years, like who's somebody that's hot now? Like who's like a band, rock band right now that's just like totally happening.
Creed.
Actually, they just got back together.
I know.
They just got back together.
Nickelback.
Nickelback. Okay, so 40 years from now to have an unreleased Nickelback or Creed song, no, that's not going to happen. But the Beatles,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Well, that's what I was going to say. She's actually number one right now. She just re-released her 1989 album, and basically every song on her album is number one right now.
Wow.
Dude, it's unbelievable what she's doing. So I could see the Beatles, maybe going number one with this song, but then she'll be right back on number one, like a week later or whatever. Let's see. Hey, David on Facebook. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Laz says Foo Fighters. 40 years from now, maybe. But the Beatles is one of those bands where they can get away with that. They're timeless. Timeless.
You know what? Who else I think could get away with that? When you said timeless, the Eagles.
Yeah. Sort of, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say yes.
I would say the Eagles could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even, well, this might be a stretch, but maybe even Pink Floyd.
I would say maybe Pink Floyd before the Eagles could get away with that. I would say in 40 years, Pink Floyd, well, that's a tough one. Zeppelin. Zeppelin, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, Laz. And by the way, I was just watching on YouTube. They did a benefit recently with one of my main dudes, Andy Taylor from Duran Duran. It was Andy Taylor on stage with Robert Plant, and they were covering Zeppelin tunes. It was pretty cool. I was watching that.
Was that like the first live time he sang, like 16 years or something like that? I remember reading an article, something about that.
Robert Plant?
Yeah, first live show where he did Zeppelin songs like 16 years or 12 years.
I'm not sure, but possibly, yeah.
Stones will still be playing live in 40 years.
Yeah.
Keith Richards. There's a picture of Keith Richards showing Willie Nelson how to play guitar when Willie was 3 years old. So
yeah, the Stones. Yeah, I could see something. We'll still get some sort of music from them, down the line. But it is a pretty big deal. The last new Beatles song, like that's it. I mean, of course, Paul McCartney can still put out records. Ringo Starr, he's playing nonstop. I mean, he tours. He actually tours with this guy right here. Let's see, where is it? Ringo Starr tours with this dude.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Ringo's a heck of a drummer. He doesn't get near the credit he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's wow.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's one. Dewey came up with Rush.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the classic rock bands, the classic bands from the 60s, 70s, 80s, maybe Guns N' Roses being one of them. Maybe even the 90s. There's some bands that years from now will release stuff and whatever. But the Beatles is definitely one of those bands where it like I said, look for the song to possibly go to number one for at least
that would be neat.
Week. That's what I'm thinking. And then Taylor Swift will be back on number one after that. I'm not kidding, man. She just released an album from 9 years ago, and it went number one. Every song is back on the charts. Like 20 of her songs is back on the charts from an album from 9 years ago. It's huge.
I'm just so tired of my Facebook page being covered with pictures of her and Travis Kelce or whoever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to a football game. Ooh. A lot of people go to football games. I go to football game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Rant over.
Actually, it makes more news when she doesn't show up to the football games, because my feed is all the exact same stuff too. Yeah. So you guys, let's see what else. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. We got 23 thumbs ups. We got about 50 watching right now live, you guys. Smash that subscribe. And let's see what else. Okay, so we talked about the new Beatles song. I've got an amplifier here. I did an unboxing of this earlier. Actually, I pre-recorded the video. I'll talk over it. But this is I'll show you guys what's coming up. We'll talk about some other stuff, but then I'll do a demonstration of this. This is the Lekato. It's called the Unique Mini Amp. Right? I think it says Unique, right?
Yeah.
The Unique Mini Amp. It's Bluetooth enabled. It's chargeable. So it's a chargeable little amp. It has distortion. It has delay. Has built-in EQ. You guys see I've got the CFG CF80 wireless receiver on there. I'll plug this in a few. You guys will get to hear it. Sounds pretty good.
Now I've heard the Mini 5150, the little mini one. How's it sound compared to those? Yeah.
Oh, way better.
Okay.
Way better than that. Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, I use this as a stand for a camera. I don't even use it as an amp.
So it's a better stand than it is sounding.
Yeah. I mean, I use it. Seriously. Every time I use my second camera, it's always sitting on the amp. That's how I use it. Here it is right here. No. This is a way higher quality amplifier, the Lekato. So we'll plug that in a few. Blue Mox says, remembering the Pig Nose amps? Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, those are cool. Zach, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, man. I told you guys I listen to everything. Let's see. Let's talk about this. This is pretty cool. I saw this on my one of my feeds a couple days ago, and thought we should definitely talk about this. Gibson. There we go. Gibson has a new series of guitars. I believe they're new. It's called the Les Paul Modern Light. Now, have you guys seen these? They got gold mist satin. They got cardinal red satin.
I like the red one.
Rose gold satin. That's kind of like the one you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but
right?
but it was just a little bit more pinkish.
Yeah.
Actually, it was more like where it says, what does it say, Klarna on the side right there?
Mm-hmm.
It was more like that color. Yeah, like that color.
That's true. Yeah. I remember those. So there you go. The Les Paul Modern Light series. They're, I believe they're brand new. I believe. Guaranteed to turn heads. The Les Paul Modern Light series embodies the classic style of the Les Paul, but with a new, thinner, all-mahogany body that is both lighter and well-balanced. So, there you go. Mahogany, satin nitro lacquer. There you go.
That means it'll crack in 30 years like all the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So, you got the 2 volumes, the 2 tones, classic Les Paul headstock, 3x3 tuners. You got 2 humbuckers. Basic Les Paul guitar. And then I've got a couple other photos here.
I'm glad they didn't put the thumb cutters back on the knobs.
The thumb cutters?
Yeah, they were a little metal piece that went underneath the knob and had triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn that real fast, it'd slice your thumb.
Yeah, I remember those. There you go. Gibson Les Paul model. There's the back. I'm interested to try one of these. Maybe our friends at
Guitar Center.
What's that shop that I go to? Well, there's Guitar Center, but Laz, what's the shop that I go to all the time? I can't even remember. Guitar Showcase, San Jose. They're a Gibson dealer, and I can see them getting at least a couple of these in, if not already. Maybe I'll stop by there on maybe Monday. Maybe I'll stop by there on Monday and see if they have any of these. But what do you guys think of that?
I hope it plays better than the thin body in the late 80s.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Les. Oh, yeah. I mean, the technology's gotten better. I mean, look. I mean, they're putting new Beatles songs out.
True.
40-something years later.
That's true.
So, it looks like that has a street of $1,499. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that? And octopus ears, will you be getting one of these? I know you like your Les Pauls. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. There you go. I thought that was a cool looking modern, modern style Les Paul, basic. And I'm interested.
The pastel colors is kind of different for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's modern. It's like a modern, more, Fender did the same thing. They put out some guitars that had similar type of colors.
I think I would play that light mint green on Easter Sunday at church.
Mm-hmm.
Right before the kids do the Easter egg hunt. That would work pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Octopus says, I'll not be getting one of those, but maybe the full fat Les Paul Modern. That's cool, man. Let's see. Martin says, I like the light Les Pauls. Yeah, I don't like a super heavy guitar. So, like I said, I'm very interested to checking those out. Someone's doing dishes in the background.
Is that Ned?
Ned
Is working.
Ned's doing the dishes. Dan Gorman, what's up, man? Is that a USA made Jackson? Kelly is asking.
No. This is Indonesia. And blue, you're going to enjoy it. The 12 to 16 radius fretboard. They're shredded. They're designed for speed. I have not, here in the basement, I have 9 soloists. I still have a couple other ones, but I love them. I absolutely love it, and I think you'll love it too. You just said you ordered one, so yeah. The only issue I had with all 3 of them that came from Arizona was the no humidity there to coming to humidity here. It took a couple of days. I let them sit for a couple of days before I adjusted the truss rod and neck, so they give them time to acclimate to this humidity here. But that's because they were in Dane's shop for, I don't know how long he had them. But that's where this one came from. This was the last one. And then I got the green crackle and the orange crackle. Those are all 3 from Dane.
Very cool. Very good. And if you guys are in the Mesa, Arizona, Phoenix area, check out, I keep saying Dane's Guitars. Zim's Guitars. Zim's. Check out Zim's Guitars. And don't forget, you can always send them a pizza. That's something we used to do a long time ago. We would have people send in pizzas while we were alive, and he would actually get pizzas and eat them on the show. Yeah.
I wish someone would send me some guitars. Like, you said you got a 5150? I wish someone send me a 5150.
Yeah.
I would put it right up there with my, if you look right there, I have the Bones, an actual J-Frog Bones. Right next to it's an actual Sandoval Polka Dot V. And then also there's the ESP George Lynch right here that I just showed a little bit ago. And I would put the 5150 right up here with those 3. It's the wall of fame.
Cool. The Dreamer's Life. Hey, dude, good to see you. Everybody say hi in the chat. Where's everybody watching from tonight? Type in the chat. Let us know where you are. Where are you watching from? Plus, we're doing a giveaway tonight. Not sure yet what we're going to give away. We'll give away something. And by the way, you guys remember last Saturday night, we were saying, we'll do bigger giveaways on Saturdays. Actually, I gave away a wireless. I gave away a wireless system. But tomorrow night, no Saturday night, because I'll be down in Monterey, California at the Andy Summers show tomorrow. Basically all day, hanging out and whatever. There's like some guy driving from LA coming to the show he wanted to meet. So I'm meeting people down there. Our friend Laz, I'm going to meet Laz down there. So we'll be at the Andy Summers show tomorrow. So no Saturday Night Live tomorrow. Although I'll film some stuff tomorrow to give you guys some footage. And then Sunday, Guitar ASMR, regular show. And then just a heads up, Tuesday, no Van Halen show Tuesday because I have a rehearsal for a gig next Saturday night. So there's no show next Saturday night either. But
You know, people's going to have withdrawal symptoms, Johnny.
That's okay, because I will be at the NAMM show January 25th. So, exclusive NAMM footage right here. Like I said, other channels, they'll be bringing you this around the NAMM time. I'll be bringing you this. So, yeah. Yeah, so just, busy, a lot of stuff going on these days. I mean, things are just getting bigger and better around here, and it's awesome. Let's see. Okay, I had asked, where's everybody from? I am in Santa Cruz, California, of course. Dean is in Chambersburg, PA. Janice the intern says she's in Stamford, Connecticut.
How you doing, Janice?
Janice. Zach Thong is watching from his bed. Hope you're feeling okay, man.
Too much information, Zach.
I was bedridden for several days myself. Scott Nickerson is in Edmonton. Good to see you, man. The Dreamer's Life, Azusa, California. That's Southern California. San Antonio, Texas. Martin Murray says, go Spurs. Thimker is in Silicon Valley. Hey, that's not too far from me. Let's see. Seven Dust, Purgatory.
We're all there.
Purgatory. Rico B. It's 83 degrees in Arizona right now. Rico B.
It's 46 right here.
Oh my gosh. Dewey is in Scranton, PA. Dan Gorman's right here.
Scranton, PA. What's that? Dinder Muffin? Is that right?
Dundler Muffin.
Is it? Okay.
Mufflin. Dundler Mufflin. Mifflin. Dunder Mifflin. I ran into one of those guys, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What's his name? The guy that was kind of grumpy all the time. The guy, he was like, he would show up and then he would leave. I ran into him down in San Jose. I was at a Jason Becker film, the Not Dead Yet documentary, and then I was outside. Huh? Creed is his name. I ran into Creed from The Office, the actor, because I guess he was in a movie right after that. He was showing up.
Friend of mine was in one of the episodes.
Oh, cool.
With the drummer.
Uh-huh.
Where they drummed at the end, the mad drummer.
Uh-huh.
That's Steve Moore. I played with him, and
Oh, cool.
The drummer at the wrong gig, the mad drummer. Yeah. That he was in that video where he does the flips and all this stuff and puts a stick under his arm. He's unbelievable drummer.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And he's from your area. He's from Ohio.
He's from the lower part of West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually like an hour and a half from here. But how I met him is his band he was in at the time when we were all playing this. The Wheeling, Pittsburgh area was called Brick Mistress.
Mm-hmm.
And they came up here one night to play, and it was just, I mean, he was like 18 or 19, and he'd only been playing drums for like 3 years. And you talk about someone who's a natural. I mean, my God. One of his best friends is Mike Portnoy. I mean, there's videos of him and Mike Portnoy at drums, Woodstick, like over in Germany, doing where they all sit up on the stage and play. And, check out the Mad Drummer on YouTube, or that some call him Drummer at the Wrong Gig, because he did. Yeah, he went. Yeah. He played with Rick Kay and the All Nighters, which the sequence jacket and stuff. He'd be up there just doing all the metal stuff, and it was great.
Chris King. Well, hey, this just in. Peggy just finished eating dinner.
Hey, Peggy, save me some.
Peggy, what'd you have for dinner? Rico B is saying, I think Creed was the guitarist in the band Grassroots. He was in a band, and I think he's credited for like a hit song. I think he was a one-hit wonder, aside from being in the Office. But GBD guy is saying, "Hey Ron, what can I do to make my budget Jackson Dinky guitars with licensed by Floyd Rose's stay in tune?"
Okay, so they're they're not even the Floyd Rose specials,
I don't know.
because I replace all mine with German. This one I got from Dane still has a special on it. But the first thing I do is I upgrade with stainless steel, or you can go titanium if you want to, go a little bit more. And underneath the plate, in between the plate and the block, is a shim. You take that plate off, throw that thing away, and then bolt the block back up in place. Replace it with some stainless steel, like the string blocks, and then go with the. It's not that important to get the stainless steel for the intonation, but if you're going to go stainless steel, go all the way, and then get the stainless steel block screws. And I'll tell you, it makes a difference. If you got to have it set up right. Almost all mine, I only use 2 springs. I don't go with the 4 springs or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if it's not, I mean, you can always, for $100, you can buy the special. You can get the actual Floyd Rose anywhere from, I think Stu Mac probably has them for like $219, a chrome one. The black ones are always out of stock. Okay, the bridges stink. I don't want to put more money into it. Well, okay, go on Amazon and look up Floyd Rose stainless steel parts, and you can get them for under $20. And take it apart, throw that one shim away, put it back together, make sure everything's right and tight, and then put the stainless steel blocks and stuff in it, and that should help you. And then with the nut, I don't know what nut it's going to have, but even if you buy you can buy the actual Floyd Rose special nut for like $11, something like that. That would be better than the actual cheap Chinese one. I mean, specials can, you'll hear a bunch of stuff about them. I do, like I said, almost every one of those has an actual German Floyd on it now, but you can get a special to work and stay in tune. Well, like this one. I mean, this one. It'll stay right in tune. But I went through the whole thing and basically rebuilt it. The only issue is if you were someone like Eddie Van Halen, the plate, the knife edges would never last. I remember Tom telling me they go through base plates. I don't remember what he said. 3 a month, I think it was, or 2 a month of the actual German ones.
On Edwards guitars?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Weber, you mean?
Yeah. I went through a class with him over on Floyd. But you can get a set of actual steel saddles off Amazon, stainless steel, for like $30, and they're better than because the ones on the specials are just pot metal. So you go tighten the block up, you'll strip the string, the bolt right here will just come right out of the back of the saddle. It just pulls the threads right out. But you can but I mean, I'm saying I'm going with all German Floyds, just because that's what I started with in the early 80s, except for one on this Lynch ESP. I did put gold hardware on it last week. I want to try gold, see what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And the gold Floyd I wanted to buy was out of stock. So it was actually about half the price. I went with the gold Goto. And so far, I'm really impressed. I mean, that was like $160. And it stays in tune perfect, intonates great. And the one thing I like about it that I would like to update with all my Floyds is the post that go into the body. on the GoTo, once you put the post in and get it set, you can take an Allen, there's a little Allen screw, go inside the post and tighten it, which locks that post in place so it will not move, will not rock at all. I wish Floyd's did that, but if I can buy just the go-to post in the black and the black chrome like I'm going to need for all the other ones, I might upgrade to that, because that's just adding something better to the German Floyds, which leads me into a thing I told Johnny I want to talk about. I sent him 2 pictures. He can show the pictures because I can't show pictures that well. For some reason, no one really knows the reason, but from now on, all the new German Floyds will no longer have Germany, made in Germany, or Germany stamped on the bottom of them. Now, the last 2 I bought, one had it and one didn't. They were both, although they were both made in Germany. So why they're doing that, I don't know. And you see with the CNC saddles, the original saddles with rounded on the inside edges, that's one thing you have to watch. If you buy the stainless steel blocks, you're either going to have to file down those front edges to make them fit in there right, because if not, you'll just throw it in there and you go tighten the string up and it'll kind of tighten. Then the minute you bring it up to tune, it'll come flying out because it's not seating up against the face correctly, because it is rounded off. So they made that change and took the made in Germany off the bottom. So it'll still say on the box made in Germany, but it won't say it on the bottom. So that's my little info on the Floyd Rose.
Very good.
Yeah. Now, will the special last forever? No. I mean, if I was still out gigging like I was 30 years ago, I would never, that would be like an emergency situation. I would play it. But to have one, I mean, we're talking, I don't know how many, 17 guitars there, and only 2 of them don't have a tremolo on them. And there's only this one and one other one that doesn't have the German Floyd on it. So, but they'll be changed shortly.
Very good. Yeah.
That's True Blue. True Blue. No pun intended.
True Blue. This one here.
Yeah.
I have one of the new ones installed on the jacks, and the new blocks will work on old, but the old blocks will not work on there.
Yeah, not unless you file the 2 front edges down so it'll fit up in there tight. And if you buy, like a lot of people buy the, I think it's DoPro stainless steel blocks, you can get 30 of them for like $12, and they fit. I mean, matter of fact, that might even be what's in here, but they're not going to be rounded on that front side. So you could take that with a little file or even some sandpaper and just kind of dress those 2 corners off in the front, and then they should work. Or you might have to try it and then take more off till you get it to work, but they will eventually work.
Cool. Steve Knight. Steve Knight, good to see you in the chat, man. Great hanging out. Let me know when you're around, man. Steve Knight, great to see you. Yeah, let's see. First thing you will do to a Floyd Rose special is get new blocks for your saddles. Well, the first thing I would do is throw it in the garbage. Well, I don't know. I mean,
I upgraded. My son-in-law took one of my Jacksons, and I had a German Floyd here, but I told him you can't have that one because I was waiting on one of those crackles to show up. So I did upgrade the special that's on it, but I also, on the lime green one, I put a German Floyd on it. I don't know, you can't.
No, we can't say anything back there.
Wait, hold on. Let me get it. Let me do that.
On this guitar over here.
Yeah, that's yeah.
On the 30th guitar down the row here, you guys can't see it,
but it's there.
But it's there.
Okay, here comes another segue, Johnny, for one of your ads.
Okay.
Okay, on this one, this has the German Floyd on it. But I took the German saddles off and replaced them with these saddles that I got from Adam at FUTONE.
Hey now, Adam Reaver, fu-tone.com, my less crappier promo reel for Johnny Beane TV. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Check it out.
Thank you, Adam.
So these have like a graphite, you don't know if you can tell, they have like a graphite where the string touches it, so to save them from breaking. So when I took this, as you can see, the tremolo itself is the flat black, the saddles are the gloss. So I had an extra set of saddles. So even though I had the special for his on that other Jackson, I put the actual German saddles on it for him with the stainless steel blocks and the screws. So, I mean, he's not gigging 3 times a week, 3 weeks out of the month. So it's going to last him for a while. And also this pickup, MJ, I custom ordered that one. I wanted it made by her. And the Nazgul that I just got last week was made by her. She makes great stuff.
She does. And if I can find the video, I'll play it. Oh, here it is.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAMM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B.
Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane. Okay.
Johnny Beane.
And thanks for all your support.
And there's
right there.
By the way, you guys, look for more stuff like that at the NAMM show coming up, January 25th. I'll be there. I think Laz will be there too.
Yeah, I thought he said he was getting a ticket to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make it this year, but I hope to make it in 25.
Next year.
Yep.
It'll be awesome, you guys. I mean, really quick. Let me just tell you guys. Yeah, the NAMM show. I'll have an all access pass this year to NAMM, so I'll be there all of the days. I'll be bringing you guys, content from the,
women's bathroom.
No, from the floor, from the. Are you crazy? From the what do you call it? The parties. The parties afterwards, just everything, channel IDs. I mean, everything there is, all things NAMM show. So while other channels are bringing you this, complaining about how they're not NAMM and NAMM sucks, I'll be there. I'll be there. And I'll be bringing you guys all kinds of awesomeness. And by that point, we'll definitely be up to 10,800 YouTube subscribers. Right, Laz? Yeah, Laz will be there too.
You might even be 11,000 by then.
Might be. Yeah, probably. Probably because, sorry, my camera's off for a minute. Yeah, we're growing by 100 a month. So that's what, 2 months from now?
2.5.
2.5. So if you just say, 8, 9, yeah, we'll be at 1,100 something by then.
11,000.
1,000. We'll be at 11,000 by then. It'll be awesome.
Now, when you hit 10,000, didn't you get more stuff from YouTube, or be able to do more stuff, or something like that?
I was supposed to, but they disabled that feature. So no, I didn't. They got rid of it. Basically, what it was, and I apologize, my camera's off for a few, but don't forget, this is a podcast, so you can just listen to this. No, the way it worked for a lot of years is once you hit the 10K on YouTube, you were enabled the YouTube like stories feature. So if you guys are on Instagram, on Instagram you can post a story that basically lasts for about 24 hours, and then it goes away. YouTube had its own version of that for a long time. They went and they got rid of it. So you guys would be getting even more content from me if I had that feature, but I do not because they got rid of it. I hope that makes sense. Right, Laz?
I think it sucks.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, they waited till you got what they wanted, then they took it away. Talk
Well,
about
I mean-
dangling a carrot in front of it.
well, that's life. That's how it is, and that's why when I say if you're looking to be serious on YouTube or on the internet in general, you got to know what you're doing, because if you're having some sort of success, and I tell people this, if you're having some sort of success but you don't know why, you got to figure out why that is, because they're going to change everything on you, and you're going to wake up one day and what you're doing is not going to be working, and you have to be able to roll. You have to be able to adapt to the platform. That's how it is, and you have to stick with it. I'm very close to 1,000 followers on TikTok. And once I hit the 1K on TikTok, I can go live. I can stream this show to TikTok as well.
Wow, that'd be neat.
So that's a pretty big deal. Yeah. That's pretty good. So let's see. What else, you guys? Smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe. We're gonna do a giveaway a little later on tonight. Towards the end of this hour, I believe. I do have an amplifier. Actually, we'll do this. I apologize. I have to have my camera off for a few minutes, but here, we'll do this. I'll play you guys. I unboxed this amplifier earlier. I will play you the video of the unboxing. I will talk over it. That's about 1.5 minutes, and then I will show you guys the amplifier. All right, so check this out, you guys.
Cool.
This is a Johnny Beane TV exclusive. All right. You can hear me, right, Ron?
Yes, sir.
I'm still here. Okay. The Lekato Unique Mini Amplifier. Look at that. It's tiny. Actually, it's not that small. But it's from Lekato. It's a Bluetooth rechargeable amplifier, portable amp. You can use it on your desk. You can actually, believe it or not, I could probably play a show with this amplifier, and I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Because you can mic.
That sounds like something you need to do next weekend then.
I will do that. Well, truthfully, I could maybe use this amp at the show I'm playing. I'm not kidding. It's actually it's at somebody's house. It's a private party at a house that we're playing. So you know what that means. I'm making money this weekend. Okay, there we go. The Lekato. Look at that. There we go. There's the front. Looks like it has 2 tiny speakers. It has volume, gain. It has low, mid, and high. It has built-in distortion. It has built-in delay. And it's Bluetooth as well. So you can hook it up to your smartphone, and you can control functions of it via your phone.
It actually looks kind of aggressive. I like that look.
It's awesome. And by the way, here, let me, I think amp, ! amp in the chat will give you the details on that if you guys want to get one. There we go. There it is. The Lekato Mini Guitar Amp. It's rechargeable. There's the Amazon link right there in the chat. Check it out. And I believe, where's the window? Is the window still here? Currently, they're going for just under $50.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Especially if it sounds good enough where you could play a show with it for under $50. You can't beat that.
you can't. Well, and when I say show, it depends on the show. It depends on the, like the show that's coming up. I'm basically playing in somebody's living room, so technically I could use this. Let me actually let me. Let's see, man. What else can we talk about really quickly? Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so I'll plug the amplifier in. I've got it right here, and I apologize. My what do you call it? My camera has to be off because that door keeps opening and closing. This is the amp right here. Here, I'll just do this. This is the amp right here. Looks like it has 2 tiny speakers. And again, oh, there it is. This side, right here, has built-in distortion, has built-in delay, volume gain, low, mid, and high EQ, Bluetooth. Right here has a volume for the Bluetooth. Right there. And it's made by Lekato. You guys all know Lekato. I use a lot of their stuff. They send me a lot of products, and I do reviews and unboxings and stuff. Cool pocket size. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's actually, it's not super light either. So there is some weight to it.
I mean, that's pretty neat. You'd have no wires for the guitar, no wires for the amp. I mean, you talk about throwing it like in a little pack. You know, that might even fit in a bigger case. Just carry the case in, set it up, and play.
Because I use these too. I use the CFG CF80 wireless. I use these, and I use it, along with this. And it goes from this to this. And actually, I'll demonstrate some of this more on Sunday. Because you guys know Sundays, I do a show where I actually play the guitar. I call it the Guitar ASMR Show. There we go. It's called the Guitar ASMR Show. Sundays, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. And as you can see there, I was demonstrating the Electro-Harmonix Walking on the Moon Andy Summers flanger, which, by the way, I'll be seeing Andy Summers tomorrow night. Monterey, California.
Will he have one of those on stage?
This pedal?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I can find out.
Yeah, take that and have him sign it.
Maybe I will.
I would.
Maybe I will. Excuse me. Sorry for the coffee. Anyway, you guys, so yeah. So I'll bring you guys content from Monterey tomorrow. Laz and I'll be hanging out. There's some guy driving from LA. He wanted to meet with me. He's going to the show. We'll meet up with him. We'll do some sort of, content for you tomorrow to make up for no Starry Night show tomorrow night. And then again on Tuesday, I'll be doing a rehearsal in Oakland, California for the show coming up. So there'll be no Van Halen show Tuesday. So I'll do some sort of something, Tuesday for you guys. Know almost every day I do stuff for you guys. So, but
that's true. You are on here a lot.
I'm on here right now. Look at that.
I almost left because it came up on my screen. Time to watch Johnny Beane live. So I was going to leave to watch it.
Yeah, and the guy that said he was going to show up, he messaged me saying he couldn't do it. So see, so we were supposed to have another guy with us tonight, but he couldn't make it. Check this out, though. You want to hear that?
Yeah.
Check this out, man. All right, I'll just be using this speaker here.
Oh, it's not going to be wet, dry, wet.
Wet, dry, what?
Wet, dry, wet. You can't do wet, dry, wet with that.
If I have three of them. If I have three of those, I can. Okay, let's add in another camera here. We're gonna kind of turn this into like Sunday nights. Oh no, what's it telling me?
It's going to be sitting on the EVH mini amp, right?
It is right now. Okay, we might have to skip that. Wait. Present, extra camera, browser. Okay, yeah, StreamYard's having problems. Okay, so we won't be doing that. That does not work. There we go. So I'm gonna close this camera because that's not happening. Hopefully my show Sunday works. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to turn on my wireless system here. Like so. Here, let's do this. So this really is like my setup these days, you guys. It's just a tiny amp, wireless guitar, Vega Trem, of course.
There you go.
I love the Vega Trem. You can talk all you want about the Floyd Rose not having a Germany on it. I like the Vega Trem. That's my favorite.
What's it going to take to get you back into a Floyd Rose?
I don't know. I love the Vega Trem that much because there's no locking nut, no hassle at all. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Is that on? Okay, that's on. Oh, the amp's not on. There we go.
Wow.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking around. Check this out. Let me just put the amp down. Or the microphone. Yeah. Here, tell me if you guys can hear. Nah, it has to face it. There, you can hear this, right?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
That's this tiny amplifier. I'm not joking, dudes. See? Oh, there you go. There's proof right there.
Actually, I like the way that sounds.
And it gets better, man. Look at this. Built-in delay.
I am totally impressed with that.
Under $50. This amplifier. It's under $50. Link down below.
Can you do the distortion?
Yes. It has distortion too. Which I am using a wireless and a single coil guitar, so. And I'm standing in front of a computer. I can feel the air coming off the amp. I'm not kidding. There you go. Thank you. That's the Mully. There you go. Yeah.
How long before Laz buys one now?
He probably ordered one already. Again, not a bad.
I actually like that.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I prefer the clean tone, and you guys know I love my delays. So for me, this is a pretty cool setup.
You going to use that for Sunday night?
I could. There you go. How many watts is it? Let's see. It has all the info. Here, I'm going to turn it off for now. Again, rechargeable little amp, and it has the 2 speakers, so it seems like there may be like a stereo function with the 2 speakers. But so far, I mean, I think it's. How did it sound out there over this?
I thought it sounded pretty good.
It didn't sound bad. I mean, it $50. $50. Yeah, I know. There we go, you guys. $50. Link in the what do you call it? Link in this
Chat.
link in the chat. Exclamation point amp. Exclamation point amp in the chat if you guys want all the details on it. There it is. The Lekato Mini guitar amp. It's rechargeable. It's under $50. So try it. You know, tell them I sent you. Yeah. Is it USB-C or the old style? It is USB-C. It's USB-C. There it is. Oh, and there's this stuff back here. Has an auxiliary and a headphone as well. So it's a headphone amp. Headphones. Yeah.
So with the auxiliary, you could plug that into your interface.
Yeah. You can. It's the perfect desk amplifier. I mean, you guys can't see this. It's sitting on my desk. Looks great. Well, here, let me take a photo of it. It looks awesome. I don't want you to see the mess of my desk. So we'll go like, crap. This desk is so messy. We'll do this. Well, that's a mess too. This is such a messy desk. There we go. Check this out. Here's a cool, you can't see any. Yeah, there you go. So there it is next to my keyboard. So it's small. I mean, it's not that tiny. I mean, next to my head, looks a little bigger, but and again, this is not part of it. That's my wireless system. You can get from CFG or Lekato. Lekato makes them too. They both do. So check out that link. It's awesomeness. Ron, can you jam out for us? Blue Mox is saying.
No.
You have some jam bean?
No, not tonight.
Our clock goes ahead 6 hours in like 2 minutes. It's about to be 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I hate the time shift. That's tomorrow night.
So I don't get it. So what happens tomorrow night?
So tomorrow night at 2 a.m., everything goes back to 1 a.m.
So you earn an hour.
Yes. And
It's
then
not like it's
then in March or
Yeah.
April, they'll take it back. Then you lose an hour.
So it's like 2 a.m. and it turns into
1
4 or something horrible.
Yeah,
It'll go from 1:59 to 3. Right?
No, it'll go from 2 when it hits 2 a.m. tomorrow. Everything will go back to 1 a.m. You'll back up 1 hour.
But
So
I mean a
when-
year from now.
Yeah, well, a year from now it'll go forward that hour again. So what will happen is the following next year, it'll hit 2 a.m. Then it'll jump to 3 a.m.
Yeah,
But I think next year is the last year Ohio's doing that. They passed a law or something, but they couldn't, for some reason, couldn't execute it right away. It had to take a year or two before they decided to let it kick in.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, Ohio's hell.
I've never been to Ohio, so I don't
You're
know.
lucky.
I've never been there.
But yeah, so in the morning, it'll be lighter a little longer or sooner. But in the evening, if it gets dark at 5, just say it gets dark at 5 p.m. now at Sunday, it'll be dark at 4 p.m.
So it'll be dark by the time we're doing these shows next week.
It's dark here anyhow when they do these shows.
Oh, it's dark now, actually.
Yeah, right now it's 9:31 right now.
It's 6:32 here, and it's dark already.
9:32.
It went dark. Dean says I put it in my Amazon cart. Dean, I apologize for coughing.
Scott on the Wolfgang. I've never messed with one of those, Scott. I don't know what they're like.
Would you put an upgrade on the Wolfgang Made in Japan signature Floyd Rose?
I mean, I don't know what, if that's like the 1000 or the German made or the special, just with the logo on it, the Wolfgang
Made
logo.
Japan signature. I'm not sure. It says if you look online, it says what they are.
You can never hurt. Okay, 1000s. Okay, you can never hurt going with the blocks. You know, titanium's the new rage. Stainless is still fine. Anything's better than the original blocks. So, you know, I usually go stainless. One of them I went titanium, but yeah, you can get always upgrade the blocks, because that's those. If you notice, especially on the specials, the blocks that come with the specials, you know, you start. That's one thing Tom Weber was talking about. You know, Edward, you want that to be tight because he didn't want it popping out. Well, on the specials, what will happen is eventually, sooner than later, you'll try to take one out and it won't come out. You have to dig it out. Then you look at it, and the back of the block is split. So I go with stain. I mean, now the German ones I've never had crack, but I just go with stainless because I mean I like the look. I like the contrast, the black and silver. So,
That's cool. As far as upgrading a lot of that stuff, you guys, it really depends on if you think it needs it. If you're playing gigs and you're playing shows and you're noticing that your components are wearing out faster or whatever, then upgrading, may be for you. So
and how you can tell that your block is starting to crack is one whatever string that is that the block's cracking on, that string will start going out of tune more and more. And, pretty soon you get your fine tuner all the way down, then you're loosening the nut up and backing it off. And 9 times out of 10, you pull the block out, the block got a crack, and it's just starting to split more and more. And as it splits, if you look at it as the physics part of it, you take anything and split it, then the front's going to start turning in right in the middle, which is where the string is supposed to be. So it'll start coming out. So regardless, and that's a real German Floyd there, and I put stainless in anyhow.
Cool. Yeah. Cheech, you're welcome. Yeah, if any of you guys get one of these amps, let me know. Well, tell them if you're ordering them. If there's a notes section, say, "Hey, say Johnny Beane. I saw this on Johnny Beane TV," because Lekato, they know who I am. They send me this stuff. So tell them that I sent you, and you got the amp or whatever, whatever from them. But yeah, you'll dig this, man. You guys will definitely.
I'm really impressed how that sounds.
It sounds great. Sounds great. Perfect for just a desk amp right here. And I know I said earlier I could maybe play a gig with this. The truth is, you anywhere you go, they can mic up whatever. So if you can get a decent sound out of something, they can mic it up, and that decent sound is gig level. You could really do anything these days, you guys. I mean, the technology is awesome. I mean, look at this. They're making brand new Beatles songs. See? We have the technology, Ron.
We build it better than he was. Or John sings better than John will sound better than he did.
He sounded great.
John was always my favorite too, because he just had that attitude like I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the movie?
Yes.
On Disney? I watched like 2 of them. My subscription ran out when George quit the band. So as far as I know, he left. I never saw anything after that.
Got news for you. The band broke up in 70.
Oh, dang it.
And you remember after John Lennon got killed, Alabama, the country band Alabama, even had in one of their songs called It's Not That Way Anymore or something like that, where it said one of the lines in the song was the Beatles can't come back like we thought they would. They wrote that after John got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm not that way anymore. That's it.
I'll
So,
listen to that.
well, you haven't listened to the Ozzy and and Elton John. Have you listened to the Dawkins "In My Dreams" song yet? That Janice did send you a tweet on.
No, I didn't.
To hear the four-part solo.
Janice, can you send me a tweet or an X and remind me about the Dawkins?
Dawkins.
The Dawkins song, whatever that is.
In My Dreams.
In My Dream. Oh, I know that one. In My Dreams, blah, 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 blah.
But the solos, you
that's
can
them,
tell
right?
it's it's a 4-part solo.
Okay.
And then Ordinary Man from Ozzy and Elton John. He needs that tweet too, Janice.
Okay.
There was a third one. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, Alabama. I'm not that way anymore.
Alabama. And Alabama. Mr. Mick, what's up, dude? Where's Kramer Friday? We're opening it up, man. We're doing all things on Fridays now. All guitars. We'll still talk Kramers. We'll talk Kramer guitars, you guys. Hey, I was just saying earlier how I would put together new old stock Kramers, Samboras, Night Swans, what else? You know? And by the way, I think was it Guitar Center? They had some Kramers on special recently.
Yeah, they had that. You showed that one when you were in Vegas. That was like $299.
The Pacer, yeah, they have one of the new Pacers. It looked like a really good deal.
I watched
the Vegas Guitar Center where the blow dryers are going crazy, or the air conditioners.
Yep. Of course. How hot was it when you were there?
It was 80s.
80s, October.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't unbearable at all.
Must have been in Guitar Center. It was.
Well, Guitar Center is usually unbearable. Never mind the weather. No, Vegas was fun. I had a great time. Of course, I came back with a fever, so I was stuck in bed for a few days, but feeling much better. And yeah. Let's see. Okay, what else? We talked about the Beatles song, the Gibson Les Pauls, the Lekato amp, It says Andy Summers on here. So you guys, tomorrow, I'm going to see Andy Summers, from the Police. He's doing a special. It's like it's not a regular concert. It's not a regular show. He's playing. It's only him on stage with his guitar, and he has this huge screen behind him showing photography. Because he's also he's been a major photographer all those years too, in the Police, and then afterwards, and he travels the world, and he takes photos everywhere he goes of different countries, whatever, and he actually does photography shows and stuff, and so the show he's doing now, it's basically him playing in front of his photography. So he does a lot of.
Does he do any singing?
No,
No,
he doesn't. But he I think he does Q&A. I think he answers questions and talks with the audience but this show, I was actually supposed to see this show in San Francisco, like 3 years ago, and they ended up canceling the show in the city, so I ended up not getting to see the show. It had a different name, but it was the same show. It was the exact same thing. Although I think now it's like updated.
When was the last time all three of them played as the Police?
I would say it was during the reunion of 2008.
Wow, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm. It was great. I saw them twice.
Like 15 years ago.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a huge. It was awesome. I went to 2 of the shows.
I always liked the Synchronicity album.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that had the different album covers, right?
Yeah, it had something like 30 different variations.
Yeah.
Of the color, the
colors, the color bars, yeah.
The photography was in different spots, and there was actually a black and white version too, which I have.
Oh, really? So I never saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how many different covers there were. I just knew there were more than one.
There was like 30, 40, 50, something like that.
Record company probably loved that.
So next time you go to your record store, go to the Police section, find the Synchronicity albums, but I think they have to be the vintage ones, not like newer issues. Newer issues, they're probably all identical.
All the same, yeah.
But if you go to, 83 copies of them, look at the covers, and you'll definitely see variations on the covers, which now Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
That was
cool.
kind of neat.
It's cool. Yeah, that's a great album. That's actually, I owned that album. I bought it in 1995. That album, and of course, I knew a few of the songs off that from the music videos when I was a kid and stuff. But I had the album, but I wasn't a fan. I like now. You guys know, it's crazy, but back then I bought the album and just kind of had it, and then whatever, and then one of the local record shops in Berkeley, California, they were closing down. They had a store like on both sides of the street. The store on the opposite side of the street, it was all used, like cassettes and stuff. Remember cassettes?
Yeah, I remember 8-tracks.
And they were blowing all that stuff out for like a quarter, whatever. And this was 1997, and I was just, digging through the stuff, and I found an Andy Summers cassette. It was called Charming Snakes. I have it. It's I think it's sitting up there. I had it sitting. When I had him on the show, I showed the cassette to him. I showed it to him. I'm like, look at this. This was my. I think it's sitting around here somewhere. But I bought it for like a quarter, and then like literally like a couple weeks later, I look in the paper and it says Andy Summers Trio is coming to Kimball's East, which is in Emeryville, California, which is, out here in California, you have, you know, you can have like 5 cities all sitting next to each other. So it's like when I tell you guys, oh, I'm going up to Walnut Creek, I pass through 20 different towns when I go up through there. So every time if you see me check in on Facebook, that's why it always says I'm in a different city, because they're, you know, it's all, that's how it is out here. So anyway, so Emeryville, California. So Andy Summers comes to Emeryville. He does his jazz trio thing, and I go and I watch the show, and then I end up meeting him afterwards and saying, hey, you know, I enjoyed your, I this is cool. And then what happened was I went and I bought all the Police stuff, the box set, you know, it's called Message in a Box. I buy all this stuff, and he's playing 3 nights in a row. So see, this is why he knows me, because I would go, like every show he would be in town, I'd go and see him afterwards and talk to him, like every show. So
is that Johnny Beane?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, where is that? Yeah, I mean that's how it is. Yeah, right here. This was actually what you guys are about to, this clip right here. If you're new here, you've never seen this, but this is actually what kind of inspired me doing these shows here on YouTube and Twitch. This goes back. This was 9 years ago, right here. This was a show called The Huffington Post Live. Andy Summers was the guest. They contacted me to be a guest to ask him a question. And this is a part of that.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
So like I said, he knows, like he had no idea I was going to be on that. And all of a sudden there I am. And he's just like, is that Johnny? Is that you? So anyway, so I'll see him tomorrow. I already have it worked out where I'm supposed to, you know, meet up with him and everything. But anyway, so I would see him after all these shows and like all the time. He signed a guitar for me at one point. He's signed so many
I'm telling
things.
you, take the pedal. Have him sign the pedal.
So many things. Maybe I will. It's in my pedal board here. It's not even my pedal for one thing, but
Laz is going to be nice and give it to you.
Oh, well,
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Laz. I love that pedal. I love it. Right on. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I would go to his shows. I would talk to him afterwards. So he knows me. So it'll be cool seeing him tomorrow to catch up for a few.
Laz said have it signed.
Okay, I'll take it.
Then he'll want it back.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You can't have it back. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, I know California set up weird because the short time I did live here, I lived in Buena Park, which wasn't far from Knott's Berry Farm, and then I lived at Laguna Beach.
Oh,
if you actually go on the beach and look up on the hill, there's a horseshoe house up on one of the cliffs. That's where I was living.
Mm-hmm.
That was my uncle's place.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Right on. Chris King on Facebook. Thank you, man. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. My notes, that's everything I had. We'll do some sort of a giveaway for what should we?
Reach in the PV bag.
Oh, the NAMM show is coming up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do have NAMM swag from this year. Yeah, let's do that.
Which is still current, by the way. It's this year, so everybody type in the chat something about Johnny.
Let's do that. The PV bag. This is from NAMM 2023. Oh man, there's even Twitch stuff in here. There's even stuff from Twitch, from TwitchCon Las Vegas. There's a mouse pad. I got all kinds of stuff. Oh no. My extra mile backpack. I got all kinds of swag. All kinds of stuff in here, you guys. Let's see. Well, we are live on Twitch, by the way. We are also live on Twitch. All right, some of the stuff. There's stuff in there? Okay, yeah, I still have a bunch of guitar picks here and stuff. We can do, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll do some picks, and then I've got the 3D printed
Skulls.
the pick holders. Do I have any skulls? I mailed away. Who was it? One of these guys. I owed you one, and I finally got it out.
You never
last
sent me
week.
mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. All I got was the Helix keychain, which I appreciate. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Give the amp away. Yeah, for 35 people watching, that's not really worth it tonight. I will promote that. I will give this away on another show. Okay?
There you go.
I will do that. So you got to make sure you're subscribed and you're here.
And stay tuned.
And stay tuned. That's right. So yeah, I'll do that
What-
on another show.
Cheech wanted to know what the name of that amp was again.
It's the Lekato Unique Mini Amp. Exclamation point amp in the chat will give you the link to it. Hey,
There
Ricky.
you go.
Exclamation point amp. There we go. There's a link to it. All right, so we got some guitar picks here, and then we'll do the 3D printed
Where do you go, Cheech?
I got a couple of them sitting. I got one right here. Let's do an octopus.
Does it have ears?
No, it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
But there's this again. This is, you guys know our friends Rocket Music Gear, and we got a few minutes. Let me show this again. Rocket Music Gear, you guys know, they make guitar straps. We had them on a Saturday night, like a month ago. There's some of their 3D printed guitar pick holders. You know, you got the skulls, you got the cats, you got mini ones. You got strap locks like that. Actually, I'm using those on my guitar currently. You got the skulls. You got there's some octopus ones there. Yeah, the small pick holders. You got guitar straps. They have all kinds of cool. I've got a couple of their guitar straps now. They're awesome. I use their stuff. So they make all kinds of cool stuff. So that's Rocket Music Gear. Check them out. We'll have them back on the show at some point. Haley is her name. She's awesome. Rocket Music Gear. Link below in the description of this video should be links to their stuff. Anyway, I'll do an octopus 3D printed pick holder. So the way it works is they fit. Let's see. So they fit right like that. Holds your guitar picks like that, and then I think you can actually put one in its hand too. Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go. So you can have this sitting on your desk. It's awesome.
That Poly Pro or whatever that strap was they make, is that the one she said is like seatbelt material?
I think maybe.
Yeah. That would be a strong strap.
Yeah. Blue Mox, I sent your pick holder out. I sent that out. You should be seeing that probably next week, early next week. What happened was, I think when you won, that was right before I went out of town to TwitchCon. I came home. I was bedridden for like 3-4 days, so I had a lot of catching up to do the past week, which I did. I sent a lot of stuff out to people, and Laz still has Christmas 1995 gifts to send. Just kidding. 1997. All right. Anyway, I'm going to see Laz tomorrow. So
that's like the Great Purge.
I got to be nice.
What did you get rid of, Laz? Besides one guitar?
I don't think he got rid of anything. He actually bought guitars.
Yeah, but no, didn't what's her name? Alice buy one?
Oh yeah. Did you deliver the what is that?
It was a Strat, wasn't it?
It was a Music Man Sterling.
Okay.
It was the same color as that Les Paul Light, the pink. Yeah. You delivered that, right? What? I don't know.
You said 95.
Yeah, I know. I meant 93. Okay, I'm just kidding. All I'm saying is I'm totally caught up with giveaway stuff. So if any of you guys won anything and message me, that's the thing. You have to, if I give something away, you have to message me. Otherwise, I keep it and I give it away, some other time. So anyway, so let's do this.
He's saying just the V.
Just the V? What about the Sterling guitar? Did you drive that down? Oh. By the way, you guys were asking about Alice Martinez. She's fine because she liked some of my posts on Facebook recently. Oh, but she hasn't paid you yet. What? Dot butt? What are you talking about? What?
It sounds like one of his shows.
What do you mean, dot butt? Alice hasn't paid me yet. I will deliver it to her when she pays me. Dot butt. I'm all caught up as well done. That doesn't make sense. Laz. Okay. We're just kidding. We're just kidding, Laz. Don't quit the show. Although, Laz, technically you're not on here, so. All right. You're my moderator. All right.
He'll throw the wrench at you.
Laz, stop throwing wrenches at me. All right. We're going to give this away right now. Okay. It's an Octopus 3D printed guitar pick holder. It has 4 guitar picks. Oh, no.
Is that like a metallic green?
It might be. Hello?
Hello. Is this Johnny Beane?
It is. Who's this?
This is Andy Summer.
Oh, God.
It's Laz. Hey, you made me call you, man.
What does dot butt mean?
I don't know. That's what AI apparently thought I said. So don't trust AI, man, because it's going to put something in your butt. Like a dot in your butt. Anyway.
It also creates new Beatles songs.
Alice, last time I talked to Alice about the guitar, she said that she had to have some things done with the animals. Like they had to have some kind of surgery or something, and so she couldn't pay for it at that time. And so I told her, well, whenever you have the money, let me know, and I'll bring it to you. But last time she texted me, she said November or December. So we're in November, Alice.
Are you driving?
To the moon, Alice.
I'm driving. I'm using voice to text. That's why the information's not coming through clear.
That's where we got the dot butt.
That's where the dot butt comes from.
I always wondered where dot butts came from.
That
Laz's
is where
van.
the dot butts come from. And not only that, Johnny, I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up with my package sendings as well. Can you believe that? Before I left on my trip, just in case I died out there, I made sure to send everybody their stuff.
And this is why you don't drink and drive.
So you're all caught up, dot butt.
I am all dot butt caught up.
Are you all dotted butt?
I got a dotted butt, but I'm caught up. Dot butt. Anyway, I'm about to pull up to Safeway because I got to get some provisions for this weekend, including tomorrow.
Safeway?
Tomorrow, where are we gonna be tomorrow?
We're going to be in Monterey.
Yeah. Who are we gonna meet?
Who's the third person?
There's some
old guitarist guy from what my sweetie says. What, some old guitarist guy? I'm like, yeah, from the police. And she's like, what police? Police are gonna be there? And I'm like, oh God.
Well, if Laz is pulling up with the dot butts, the cops are definitely going to be there.
That ought to be his new license plate.
Well, at least some of the police will be there. At least one of the police will be there. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
California dot butt.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, whenever you talk to someone Latin, like she's from Peru, they always say punt.com when they're talking about some dot butt kind of thing. So don't be surprised.
Too much information.
I don't know what you just said.
That's okay.
But
unless you know Latin people, you don't know the punt.com joke because they say punt, which means dot in Spanish, but they also say com, punt.com, and it's like you said
punt?
The dot twice now.
Punt?
Punt.com. That's what they say. Punt.com.
.com? What does that mean? Is that a website?
That's what they'll say. They'll say JohnnyBeanPunt.com. JohnnyBeanTVPunt.com. They don't say JohnnyBean.com.
What's the punt?
That's the Spanish thing. It's a Latin thing. Just, I swear to God, ask anyone Latin or that speaks Spanish to read you in Spanish a website URL or what, page name, and they'll say punt.com.
Oh, okay.
Next time we go out with Jennifer Lopez, I'll ask her.
I see.
Anyway, that's her calling me right now. I got to hang up. I got to see why she's calling me.
Because she's watching this. Okay.
Probably. She's probably going, oh, my God, he's talking about the punt.com and the dot butts again. All right, I got to go.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Dot butt.
California dot butt license plate. There you go.
I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so translate. Where's the translate? Should we try this? What time is it?
Go for it.
We got 2 minutes. Okay, where's Google Translate? Oh, there it is. Okay, translate. So what is it? So if you just enter a website, I'll just say Johnny Beane. She said .com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Okay, we want that to go from English to
Espanol.
To Spanish. Spanish. All right, how do you make it talk? Oh. What?
I didn't hear Punta.
She's saying Johnny Bean. JohnnyBean.con. Hang on. Hang on.
Is that a Freudian slip?
I don't know. The cops are going to be there tomorrow.
Johnnybeane.com.
Oh,
there you go.
She said it.
Johnnybeane.com.
Punta. So the punta is in there. So that's she's saying.
That's probably Laz's sweetie right there telling you that.
Well, let's just tell it just to say the .com. Oh, wait. Just say .com.
.com.
Yeah.
.com.
So dot. Punta means dot, is what he was saying.
.com.
Right?
What that has to do with .but, I don't know, but
I don't know. Let me see. I'll just put a bunch of dots. Here's a bunch of dots. Let's see what she says that is.
Punto.
Oh, she only said it once.
Punto.
So then if you go backwards from Spanish to English.
Punto.
Wait, no, go the other way.
Punto.
Not Spanish. Say it in English.
Punto.
Okay, I don't know. So I guess punto means dot. I don't know. Does that make sense? All right, let's do this. We're at 2 hours, you guys. You guys smash that thumbs up. We got 33 thumbs ups. Smash the thumbs up, and then let's do a giveaway here. Giveaway winners. Open that up. Man, we've given away a lot of stuff. All right, so if you're just tuning in, we're giving away our friends at Rocket Music Gear. It's a 3D printed octopus guitar pick holder, and then I've got some guitar picks from the NAMM show in there. So there we go. So we'll do that. All right, you guys ready? All right, the winner is Hey Coots 13. Welcome. The winner is how do you say your name?
Zodiacally speaking.
Zodiactically speaking. Zodiactically speaking.
I hope that has nothing to do with the Zodiac Killer. Now there's no ears on it, Octo.
Octopus 3D printed green, large, and guitar picks. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. All right, Zodiac. You need to text me. You need to send me a text. 415-952-32. Where's the number? That's the right number I'm giving away, right? 415-952-3263. Send me a text message. And this is yours. And
415-952-3263.
That's right. Punta.
Punta butt.
Punta butt, everybody.
Wonder what that is backwards. Punta butt.
You can try. Oh, there you go.
Punta butt. Abanut. Abanunaba.
Abanunaba. All right. Great show. Ron Gunner.
Thank you, Johnny. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Thank you, everybody, for watching these shows. And don't forget, you guys, tons of announcements, you guys. Tonight was called Talking Guitars. So Fridays, you guys know, for little less than a year, we talked, strictly Kramers, and but I'm really looking to branch out. So we're talking all things guitars Fridays from now on. Yes, we'll still talk Kramers. It'll still be Kramer time, but we'll talk all things guitars Fridays. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're looking to get to 10,800 YouTube subscribers. We were live on Twitch tonight, which we will continue to be live on Twitch as well. Thank you to Twitch for everything. And I'll be at the NAMM show starting January 25th. So make sure you keep it here, as Michael Anthony says. And who knows, we may see Michael Anthony. So, all right. Thank you to all our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesomeness. And
thank you, Mr. Mick.
Mr. Mick. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. And don't forget, tomorrow night, no Saturday night. I'll be down in Monterey with Andy Summers. So look for some sort of stuff.
And not next week either, right?
And no, the whole schedule is kind of different because I actually have a life now. But things are getting bigger and better. I'm playing live gigs. I'm traveling. I'm hanging out with rock stars. So yeah, we're having great times. So tomorrow night, no Saturday night, but I will bring you some sort of something on the channel here from the Andy Summers thing. Okay. Sunday, I will continue to use this amp. I'll do more with this amplifier Sunday for the Guitar ASMR show. That's definitely happening. And then Tuesday, no Van Halen show Tuesday because I'll be at a rehearsal for a gig. But we'll be back next Friday with Talking Guitars. And then next Saturday, no Saturday night because I'll be playing a gig. It gets confusing, but not really. And then before you know it, we'll be at the NAMM show, January 25th. We'll definitely be at the NAMM show. NAMM invited me, so we'll definitely be there. So there you go. All right. Thank you, channel members. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace out. Listen to the new Beatles song. Let me know what you guys think. Listen to it, please. It's awesome. It's my favorite song ever.
Who loves you, baby?
Oh, my gosh. All right. Goodbye, everybody. All right. I'll do a few of these. All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
you want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few times.
Johnny Beane?
Johnny Beane.
Oh, yeah, hey, Johnny Beane. Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations on one or all.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome, thank you so much.
But let me do one more. Where is it?
We're good Facebook friends.
Okay, wait, where is it though? The Johnny. Hey, this is Tony Franklin, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Stu Hammond. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you. Can I get that? Real quick?
Hey, this is Kurt Jeffries from Lost Week on the Van Halen, and you're listening to Johnny Beane Radio. Yeah, radio. Whatever. My mind's.
Hey, it's Phil Henry here, radio legend. That's right. And you are watching and listening to Johnny Beane TV because I love it. And there's not a lot I love.